something happened, but I wasn't there though. It was my homies, man. I remember my homies, they went to like this city. I forgot what city they said it was. But this is real life, true happened. They rolled up, they was in the minivan. Dude was in the minivan with, I think it was like 6 of them, 7 of them, something like that. And I think they was coming back from like Carolina or something. It's coming back from Carolina. They was in some city. I don't know whether my homies had a show. I don't want to put, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I think one of my homies had a little situation. He was supposed to do something at a little club, whatever, you know, do his little thing. And he said he pulled up, and I guess the club didn't do as well as the promoter expected it to do. So with that being said, the promoter was like, yeah, you know, y'all come down, blah, 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 whatever. You know, it's cool, da, 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 just come down here. And I guess he kept asking the dude like, yo, y'all got my money, y'all got my money. So the dude was like, yeah, we got your money, we got your money. So come to find out, he rolled up to the club. I thought he was lying, I kid you not. He said it was bodyguards, and it was homies from the hood. It was like 10 of them. All of them had Clipse. All of them had Clipse on them. The promoter ran up. The promoter was like, yo, y'all owe me money. It's like, y'all owe me money. The club didn't do as well, blah, 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 y'all owe me money, or whatever. So, you know, I guess, you know, my homie was like, oh, you know, I guess his manager was like, oh, we don't owe you nothing. We don't owe you nothing. You know what I mean? So he said he's sitting in the back. And then next thing you know, he said like 10 dudes rolling up. Like from the club though, keep in mind, they pulled up to a club, parking lot empty. He said they rolling up or whatever. He said it's 10, no, they was already outside. Like, I guess he said they pulled up and like, they was like lounging. You know how you may pull up, people lounging at the club, they vibing. You know what I mean? They was with some other little females or whatever. And next thing you know, he said everybody just started, like 10, 15 of them started cocking their clip, you hear me? And they surrounded him. They surrounded him. And then, you know, I guess he was like, yo, get back in the car, get back in the car. And he tried to get back in the car. Promoter like, no, they ain't going nowhere. Blah, blah, blah. Don't let them move. You know what I mean? So while he's saying this, you know, my face balling up the whole time, because I'm like, where they from? What blah, blah, blah. I'm ready to fly 15, 16 of mine. With, you know what I mean? Not even fly, drive, because you can't even tow artillery, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. You know, he just telling me the story about it, he can laugh about it, you know what I mean? So he like, yeah, whatever. So he was like, he said the dude was like, man, y'all owe me $1,200. So I was busting out laughing. I was like, for $1,200? So he was like, man, we get $1,200, nothing, blah, 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 whatever. So, you know, make a long story short, man, I think they ended up taking like their bags, taking like, I guess ended up taking his jewels and stuff like that. Taking, you know what I mean, taking pretty much a lot of stuff he had. You know what I mean? Just taking, you know, they had guns, you know, he couldn't do it, you feel me? At the end of the day, man, it's a big confusion. You know what I mean? They ended up calling a police situation and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, they knew who it was, but he ain't point nobody out. He ain't say it was this person, that person, nothing. At the end of the day, man, the dude got shook. I guess he tried to take their manager or whatever. He got shook. And then, the dude ain't get paid, no money was distributed. The dude at the end of the day was just like, oh man, just don't tell the police that blah, 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 and da-da-da-da, whatever. So it was like a dead situation, man, but that probably had to been one of the craziest experiences I've ever heard. You know what I mean? I definitely ever heard, but it go down like that, you understand me? Cause you rolling in certain cities, man, you don't really know what to expect. So that's why I definitely like to drive everywhere we go. You know what I mean? Just cause planes you can't. You know what I mean? And with them, you know what I mean? And when we riding in wheels, worst case scenario, we got a couple, you know, couple of friends just in case, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, you gotta be on your P's and Q's, man. Like, that's any city you go to, man. You know, we from Broward, man, Fort Lauderdale and Dade County and all that, so that's any city you go to. We on the first 48 like every week, every day. So it's like any city you go to, whether it's Detroit, whether it's Chicago, like it's, you know what I mean? It don't matter where you go with. It's crazy everywhere, you feel me? If I wasn't rapping, I know I'd most likely be hustling, you know what I mean? by any means necessary, man, getting it. Cause before my whole situation, man, you know, before my deal or whatnot, you know what I mean, I was doing my thing as far as, you know, on the music wise, whatever, I played ball or whatever, but ended up getting hurt, man, due to, you know, a little situation. So I took up music like full time. Music was my main strength, you know what I mean? Yeah, I used to work or whatever, you know, try to do my little work thing or whatever, but that fell through, you know what I mean? That fell through, didn't work, had a whip, got repoed, you know what I mean? So I was 10 toes, that's all I had, you know what I mean? Tank top on my back, gym shorts on my, you know what I mean? That's it. So at the end of the day, man, you know, by any means necessary, whatever I had to do to pay the light bill or whatever I had to do, you know, to put, you know, food in my people, my family mouth, man, at the end of the day, we was gonna do. So I don't know, man, I just know I'd be hustling. Selling what, I don't know. But I know I definitely be hustling, man, you hear me?